try those soon. See how it feels. See how it feels, man. Feels, man. Salvage bench.
I've collected these. I will. It seems shadows haunt us both.
Okay. The spear description reminds me of like
Please, another for my collection. It seems shadows haunt
a thing
us
in
both.
what's it called? Remnant 2. Like conduits. Hello, Deadman. Okay, so we got. Let's see here. Oh, that's the wrong one. This one. Lodges in the ground periodically zaps enemies. It's the lightning version of the fire one. Wait, what if you... Does the fire make it explode? Oh, it does. That's a lot of time spent attacking, though. We need to get Frenzy. Seems like there's like a lot of Frenzy play with this. Is there any way to increase duration? Do we have like Is there? Can you view the list of support gems at all? I feel like having support gems that increase duration of like that. The spears being stuck in the ground would be giga there.
Here it comes! You're mine!
Interesting. I'm kind of intrigued by this ability, alright. Maybe like make something work with it. Could be cool. Just need attack speed though. Like we're taking so long to ramp up everything now. I can see why there's so much attack speed in like the spear area of the skill tree and stuff. Are you on crossbow with this class? Crossbows was very fun. Cheers. I like to try the new stuff. Okay. It just takes so long to embed 3 spears and then 2 fire spears. By the time that's all done, I barely even get time to use my spender. Which, like, you know, could be a direction of just how we do our damage, right? We're learning stuff. and 2 fire ones. And we get like a hit.
Stone by. A worthy foe.
I feel like we want to put probably... we could do overabundance there. Probably to do attack speed, not in... Oh, hell, I kind of needed lightning spear though, don't we? I don't know, kind of want to put it in Storm Lance, right? I'm pretty intrigued by this. This is a cool attack.
Step by step, I walk the road to redemption.
Takes a while to ramp is the only issue with it. Cool attack, man. I'll walk the road to redemption. Where are we going? We're going this direction. Quiver. Duration of ailments on you. How you feeling, X-Car man?
Bring it on. Lightning shatters bone.
I dig it, dude. I dig it. That was pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. Now, if we're using the fire to set off the storm lances, what happens if we do this? No, it's not good. They fade before being able to explode. Yeah, that's what I thought would happen. Okay. Put that in the explosive spear. The 50% decreased duration's not enough time for the shit to go. Could also put the fire in first, actually. And throw some lightning. But the lightning does pulse damage in the meantime, so that's ideal. Glacial Rune. Still sick? Feeling better, though? Like, is on the mend? Alright, good.
Lightning shatters bone.
Or is he gotta increase, like, the radius? Or is he gotta, like, do... If we can do everything faster from this, maybe... Also, if we can get these to leave elemental patches on the ground with frenzy charges... Jesus. We could probably go back to Cyclones, which cast faster, and then the Cyclones would pick up the elemental damage left on the ground. We just have fucking like a jizz fest of lightning and fire everywhere, yeah? Have to look at the skill tree. There must be something, some node nearby in the skill tree that will allow us to gain frenzy charges that isn't based on disengage. Somewhere nearby, right? Surely. yourself. Don't walk in front of fire, breath. ×3. Boom. Well, not bad, man. Not bad. We need some support gems. That is a big deal right now. To make these skills do something crazier than they are.
Storm back.
And some kind of like lightning tether between them. They're pretty badass. There's a node in the tree that gets frenzy charges. There must be, I just don't know if it's close to where we are. Because I mean, there's for endurance and stuff, right? I've got the skill gem, God damn it, dude. And support. We need support. Oh god, I'm stuck. Oof.
Take this.
Jesus. This guy hurts. Additional projectile periodic fire explosions. Yeah, that frontal. Oof.
Proof of me prowess.
Yay. Mobs should be scary. Yeah, like playing odd and play lightning, ranger air, lightning, ranger lightning air. It's very frosty boy with my merc.
Soldiers of Ogham, the outside threat grows ever stronger.
Oh, let's talk about the
Whispers
mana.
of betrayal echo within my very halls.
When
I can
ding-a-linging
no
before
longer
we go.
tolerate any risk.
There's also that
Faithful
fire
force
lizard
against
guy in there,
those
that mini boss. That guy's scary.
Speak carefully with your men. Ensure they are who they claim. Hang any suspects. Seek out resistance within the village and raise their homes to the ground. We must send a clear message. Leave no stone unturned.
Jade Amulet is what? 15 dex.
Straight through the art. You're mine.
Okay, frontals. God damn. You would a lightning arrow for with your archer lady. Waxed jacket. Where's the gallows area here? Yeah, having the detonation go off early on the fire is definitely the right play here. Oh, here it is. Okay. The gallows. Ow.
Lightning strike twice.
I am totally gonna run into one of those explodey boys at some point, and just lucky I wasn't near those ones that all exploded. Uh-oh. And what were you doing, Lemur? Explosion radius if possible too would be nice on this. Oh my god, skill jump. Level 56? Damn. Somebody's already fucking... The number one hardcore character just died at level 56. Fucking nerds, dude. That's insane.
Lightning to his phone.
I mean, I say that's insane, but like, that's what happens when you main a game and like are good at it and know what to do. To speed things up. Now let's go in the manor. Also grab this. So we could do it. Right them in for us, and I just assumed it was the right driver's way. We'll just pretend that never happened, Lemur, yeah? How about that? Nodders, dude. Nodders. How's it going, Mr. Rob?
Pretty good.
Well,
This is a fun video game.
nah. Did you keep with the WSAD?
Out to do with a tyrant,
So far, yeah.
No.
but stick his head on a pike.
How do you go upstairs? I actually don't know. I didn't answer you. No, I didn't see your question. Sorry. What class do you choose this from?
Sorceress.
Shocker.
Yes. I was very tempted by the monk, but
By the monk?
yeah.
Okay, there you go. Sorcerer's chat. Heavy hunting spear. 40% increased physical damage. Oh, man, it is more damage than what we're using. Oh, it's better. Fuck the stun. 3 mana per enemy killed is nice, but not a huge deal. That is an uppie. For sure.
What do you do with duplicate spells that you pick up?
Like skill gems?
Skill gems, yeah.
I mean, you can learn other spells if you want. You can also learn other spells outside of your weapon.
It's already. It's not a. It's not a blank one though. It's already.
Oh, you just put it in your bank
Oh, okay.
for a future character or something.
Ah, okay.
Harry. Lacy boots.
These are just some. Oh,
Deposit all this. Mana regenerate. All melee skills. Yeah, I mean, we'll use the Jade Amulet. I got skill gem. I got skill gem. Okay, let's try to get something out of this. Magic item with your random modifier. Nine strength. Sure. Still better than what we're using. And then this one, a normal to a magic with one modifier. Nice, max life, good. And cold res, not bad. Cold res on last boss, yeah, like the boss of Act 1 is cold, if I'm not mistaken. It's our cold at 39. Okay. What's in here? Quiver, projectile speed, attack speed, accuracy rating. These are all good things for us right now. Penetrates elemental resist your damage. That's not a bad thing. Increase area of effect for attacks. Also good stuff for us. Increase elemental damage with attacks. Yep, yep. I don't care about the physical portion of that. Yeah, let's dip into these side areas just a little bit, I think. +1 max frenzy. But also, hold up. Frenzy. 5% chance that if you gain frenzy charges, you can get up to your maximum number. +1 max frenzy charges. Not seeing any frenzy stuff nearby. It's all frenzy charge duration and stuff. Can you just not gain these on the tree? I actually don't see them anywhere. You might have to do... Surely there's a way to gain frenzy charges except for fucking... disengage. That'd be crazy. Maybe not, though. Who knows? Okay, interesting. That is a fucking shock indeed. Lemur. Yeah, probably have this burger later. I don't know. Have room for another burger right now. Might have figuratively bit off more than I could chew. And maybe even literally. Is there like a good way to farm the gallows? Wait, was I supposed to find something at the gallows? Cheers. Oh, got as far as their checkpoint there. Is there something at the gallows? Why is there a little baggie? Oh, the rope. Fuck. I don't think it gives you anything, though, right? Oh, the fuck, bro. The irony. The shit little loot that I missed that I thought was a shit loot was a support gem. God bless. God fucking bless. There we go. Wow, super worth. King in the Mists. King in the Mists gives skill gems, but he's scary. He has one-shot stuff. I mean, both of the next bosses are scary, to be honest. Everything is scary when you look like Jeddick. Alright. Let's see what we can do with Storm Lance. Support skills have 50% more area of effect. Have an 8-second cooldown, but then we can't pop them constantly. I mean, we could, but... Hourglass apparently is good for them, too. But if you put an 8-second duration on them, can you still get 3 off? Hold up. Or 8-second cooldown. Let's see how that works. We have Hourglass somewhere. Here we go. Let's put it in Stormlance for a sec and see what happens.
Hold on.
Wait, you can only throw 1 at a time instead of 3? Why would they recommend that? That's terrible. What? Puts an 8-second cooldown on it, and then you can only use 1 at a time. Probably because they want you to use it as like a fucking... Nah, fuck that, dude. Hell no. Hell no, dude. I'm not using that. All gems. Let's try again. I don't need projectile speed. I need like duration. No, although we're popping them, duration may not be the way either. Less skill effect duration. No. Is there like persistence? There we go. Supported skills have a 40% more skill effect duration. But if we're popping them anyway, does that really matter? Tough to say. Supported skills have 50% create jagged ground. What does that do? Slows the movement of enemies in its area by 20%. Support is any skill that hits enemies, giving a chance to wither enemies on hit. What does wither do? 5% chaos damage taken. We're not using poison or anything. Overabundance we already have. Oh, we could have another one, right? Wait. Our support skill gems, they're unique, right? You can only use 1. If I remember correctly now. Oh, but we don't have the shock duration. Are the embedded spears considered minions? I don't think so. I don't know what to put these on. Cast speed, projectile speed, no. Consume a bolt, no. It's crossbow stuff. 40% chance to gain endurance. Oh yeah, is there any like frenzy gain here? Frenzy. Supported skills have 35% chance to not remove charges, but still count as consuming them. What if you don't have any charges? Can you fool it into consuming charges? How does that work? Supported skills deal 10% more damage per second spent channeling up to 40% damage. Does that count for the pulsing? I have so many questions. Pierces all targets. Wait, can we put... can we split these? With scattershot? Wait, you can scattershot your Stormlance? Oh my god. Oh, and then it just throws all 3 at once, though. I think I'm using martial tempo already, though. I'm literally using martial tempo on them.